Today we're talking about we're stalking. What a great intro. Today we're talking about 3 things that I hate, okay? So, listen up. Number 1. People with no social skills. We've all met them. It's always awkward. You know it is. So there are 2 forms of the social retard, as I like to call them. Firstly, there's just those people that are full stop social retards. You ask them something and they just... and it just makes you so uncomfortable because you're just trying to hold a conversation with them. But they just can't. And it's just really, really awkward. I'll give you an example. You just ask someone, what class do you have next? And they just say, Spanish. Yep, and there'll just be that silence, and it's like, really? Just hold a conversation. And that brings me on to my second point, those who just cannot hold a conversation without telling someone just how amazing they are. Or just like, flat out making something up, and it's like, no. Again, I'll give you an example. Say if you're telling someone about how, you just went on holiday, and you had a great holiday in Mexico. I don't know. Yeah, Mexico. But it was in the winter when you went, so it was a bit cold. They would immediately, without even thinking, talk about how when they went to Mexico, it was summer, so it was so much better. Like you have to go in summer. You just have to, because it's just so much better than whatever the crap you did was. So yeah, I'm just a better person, living the better life with more money, more friends, better family. Yeah, that about sums that up, and it's just like, you have to deal with these people as well. You can't just tell them to, get lost. Because they're someone's friend, undoubtedly. God knows why. Number 2. Yeah. This next one you've probably all experienced, and that is shop employees in expensive shops. Okay? It's just an average day. You decide to go and look in Hugo Boss. I mean, you can't afford anything in there, but like, no one will notice, right? Just go and have a look, yeah? Well, you walk in, and immediately, the shop employees will pick you out. They're like, nah, that kid's poor. He can't afford any of this stuff. And they don't ask you to leave. They do something quite a bit worse. They just look down their nose at you, as if to say, oh, you don't belong here. And it's like, well, to be honest, I probably belong here more than you do. They work at a clothes store. They just immediately, they think that because they work at the shop, I am the brand. I'll give you an example, yeah? I went into Hugo Boss the other day, and the minute I walk in, the shop employee is like staring at me, like looking down their nose at me like, oh, you shouldn't even be in here. You can't afford this. And it's like, well, I know I can't, but luckily I was with someone who could. And so they went and they bought a shirt. And the minute the shop employees saw that I was with this person, it all changed, interestingly. Suddenly they're all like, oh, can I help you with anything, sir? And it's like, well, a minute ago, you wanted me to leave your store, and now, because my friend who actually has some money has bought something, you're like, telling me I'm the king of your store now. It's like, no. Just, no. Number 3. Finally, this has got to do when you get woken up by a member of your family, yeah? So, in the start of the year, they're all nice, knocking on the door, coming in slowly. How did you sleep, sweetie? And like, opening your curtains very gently, and bringing you breakfast in bed or whatever. But by the end of the year, God, it has changed. By the end of the year, they're practically kicking down the door, storming in, throwing off the sheets, pushing you into the shower and slamming the door behind you. It's ridiculous. And it makes no sense either, because it's like they're blaming you for the fact that they're not on holiday yet, that the year's still going. And it's like, well, that's not right, is it? Like, we hate it just as much as they do, yet they feel they can just storm on in here, take out their early morning woes on us by waking us up in a really aggressive way. And it's like, no, just... Why can't they just walk in quietly like they used to? No, this has all changed because the years getting on. It's like, God, I don't get it. It's really annoying. So there you have it, 3 things I hate. So, if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Yep, go ahead, just like and subscribe this video. What does it cost you? Nothing. Go ahead. I'm gonna wait here until you do. So just let me know when they do. They have. They've done it. Okay, next time.